So I just came from watching Outside. Outside is a 2024 film on Netflix from the Philippines. It was released October 17th, 2024. And the movie follows the story of four people. This will be a non-spoiler review. I won't have any major details in case you have not watched this film. The movie follows Francis, Josh, Luke, and Iris. Francis is the dad, Josh is, I think, the firstborn, Luke is the secondborn, and Iris is the wife or the mother character. This is a film set in a post-apocalyptic setting, meaning that the apocalypse has gone down and people are zombies. Now, the zombies look good. Typically, in zombie films, you have zombies just making noises, but here instead they just spout nonsense, and kind of like in cartoons, the way zombies used to be like brains, brains. So here they just spout, I think, maybe the last words they were saying before they turned into zombies. Like there are these zombies who are in a church, so they come out saying, in the name of the Father, or something like that. The zombies are spouting whatever, like the last words they said before they became zombies, or before they turned from human to zombie. The zombies look good, and I'm not sure how they became zombies. It's implied that people were infected, either it must have been through the air, water, or food. One of these three things. Most likely food and water, because there's a scene where the family, they reach a place where they're planning to stay, and they begin pumping water, and the dad is afraid of taking a sip because he might turn. So I'm assuming the apocalypse happened because everyone got infected, probably through food and water. This isn't really a zombie film. It's set in a zombie apocalypse setting, but it's not really a zombie film. It's a drama. It's a family drama. In fact, when I sat down to watch it, I thought it was going to be like Train to Busan or The Walking Dead or something like that. But it's not any action thriller type film. So if that's what you were looking for, this is more of a drama. It's a very slow drama, as it tries to make you like the characters and get invested in them. So how much you love this film is clearly based off of how invested you become on the characters. If you like the characters, you might enjoy the film. It's 2 hours and 20 minutes. I think it's quite long. So it's quite slow as well, as it takes its time for you to like the characters. Let's talk about the characters a bit. The dad, he is this guy who made the mistake of over investing in his relationship. He clearly likes his wife more than the wife likes him, and his whole character is about, he wants to go back to the good old days. He wants to go back to the good old days when his marriage was at its peak honeymoon phase, and he wants to go back before the apocalypse, when things were normal, before everything went to crap. While the wife, she represents survival and change. So her entire character is about survival. She does what's mostly best for her. And I'm doing this because on social media, people say that men sacrifice their happiness for their family and women sacrifice their family for happiness. People say that on social media. So this film is kind of like that as well. The dad clearly cares a lot, and the wife kind of does not care that much. Yeah, I mean, she does care, but she will do anything for survival, and she's very open to change, while the dad is not open to change. She's also a nurse. I don't know what the dad did. If you watch the film, maybe comment below. I didn't know what the dad did, but the mom is definitely Irish. She's definitely a nurse. And the term outside, the title of the film, yes, it means outside, but I'm doing this because there's a window next to me. It means outside, yes, but it's also an allegory for change. The term outside is an allegory for many things. It's an allegory for very, very many things. It's an allegory for change. It's an allegory for letting go. It's an allegory for accepting help. It's an allegory for many things, depending on how you want to view the film. But personally, for me, I view it as an allegory for change. That those who want to be outside accept change. Those who want to be indoors don't want to accept change. The acting is fine. The kids are charming. For kid actors, especially the very little one, Luke, is quite charming. There is one mild sex scene. There are a couple of gory scenes that involve a lot of blood and violence. I advise that if you are married, please don't watch this with your wife. It might open up. It might open up some old wounds or open up some dramas in your relationship. Kind of like the way when you're kind of like just seated with your girl and she kind of, I'm talking to the men specifically, you're seated with your girl and she suddenly is like, hey, remember 2 months ago, who was that bitch you were talking to? Like that. Yeah. It might open up those types of old wounds. And I think that's the point of the film, is that it's trying to explore character dynamics, especially in family, love, relationships. In fact, I think this film was meant to be a pure family drama about the issues of marriage, but the people who were making the film were like, we don't want to bore people, so let's make it more interesting by putting it in a zombie apocalypse. I feel like the film was trying to do like Godzilla minus one. If you haven't watched Godzilla minus one, I won't spoil it for you, but Godzilla minus one, it's not really about Godzilla, it's about the characters. So Godzilla is kind of in the background. Same case with this one. The zombies are kind of in the background. This movie is mostly focused on the characters and their issues, especially the dad. The dad has trauma. I'm assuming his entire issues about his personality come from childhood trauma, which also is another theme that this movie is exploring. If you're looking for something that's like Walking Dead or The Last of Us, or this fast-paced action thriller, like there's another Netflix series called Z Nation. If you're looking for that, these zombies are very human zombies. There's no like specific way of killing them. They don't run very quickly. They're like sick people. That's the thing. They're like sick people. Then if they bite you, you get infected, you become just like one of them. But they are zombies because they're mindless, they are brainless. They are no longer the original person that they were before they got infected. This is very much a character-driven narrative about change, relationships, family, and marriage. That's what it really is. And out of 10, I give it a 6 out of 10. I didn't like the ending. Each character has like an arc. By the time the movie ends, everyone has changed in some way, but some of the arcs feel a bit forced. Some of the arcs feel a bit unnecessary, especially the father. What happens to him in the end felt very unnecessary. It felt like the movie was trying to give you this emotional punch at the end, but it didn't land the way the filmmakers wanted it. So out of 10, I give this a 6. It's not a film for everyone. I wouldn't recommend it to everyone. But if you like slow drama films that are a bit grounded in like family setting, you might like it. On the screen, I'll leave other reviews I've done for Netflix films. Thanks so much for watching this. I'm doing daily reviews, so smash like, subscribe for more. If you've watched this, tell me what you thought about it, and then I'll see you in the next one.